If I had a magic wand, what would I use it for today? If you're a woman past 35, your calendar is stacked. Responsibilities. Brush your shoulders, your body is changing, and the threads of kids' work, aging parents, your own dreams weave into a complicated tapestry. And then you realize the wand isn't somewhere out there. It's right on your lips in the words you speak every day. Try a quick experiment with me. Right now, whisper a positive, "I am about yourself," and notice what shifts in your body. Your breath deepens, your shoulders soften, your heart feels just a little more open. Florence Scovel Shinn called this the power of the word, not any word, but the word infused with faith, peace, and divine order. When the right word is spoken, it's like turning on a light. Doubt begins to crack, and a door of opportunity quietly opens. At this stage of life, you don't want cliches. You want something practical and sacred tools you can use the moment emotional overload hits the job presses, in money worries creep up, or that hush of loneliness appears, even when everyone assumes you're fine. Shinn's insight is simple and profound words, repeated with the right feeling, are commands to your subconscious, and the subconscious quietly organizes your circumstances. Speak from a calm field, and you begin to rewrite your script. Imagine waking tomorrow, and instead of meeting another endless to-do list, you whisper a line that restores order to your mind, body, and work. Before a key meeting, another line helps you step through the right door. When delays stack up, a third dissolves the wall of resistance and ushers you into grace. You deserve a life that runs with ease, work that is guided, relationships that heal, finances that move in your favor, and a center that stays steady in the wind. The 3 phrases I'm about to share aren't magic spells. They're spiritual passwords that return you to the seat of the Creator. Paired with deep breathing, clear imagery, and small aligned action, you'll notice very real shifts. Emails, answered faster, tough conversations, softening a timely offer appearing right when you need it. No forcing, no fighting. Speak rightly, live rightly, and let grace do the rest. That's the beauty of the magic wand right in your words. In the next few minutes, you'll learn the 3 keystone phrases and how to turn them into a 3 to 5 minute daily ritual. Speak, feel, envision, act. Stay to the end if you're ready for a gentle 7-day challenge. Together, we'll sketch a simple practice plan you can take into real life. Nothing far-fetched or mystical, just steady change you can feel. For now, take a deep breath. Place a hand over your heart. Let a quiet smile rise. In the next section, we'll open the first door, a single sentence that restores divine order in your mind, your body, and the work of your hands. When the foundation settles, every other door opens. Ready? Let's begin. Divine order is now established in my mind, body, and affairs. Let this line touch you like warm water. Divine order is now established in my mind, body, and affairs. At a certain age, say after 35, we're done with flashy slogans. We want something short enough to remember, deep enough to move us, and practical enough to change our day. Divine order is an invitation back to original balance, where every part of you, thinking, feeling, doing, returns to its right place. When order returns, chaos fades into the background. That isn't magic. It's a subtle law. Words steer consciousness, consciousness shapes choices, and choices shape circumstances. Picture your morning, the alarm, unread messages, flashing red emails, unfinished chores. Most days we react and start running. But today, pause for 3 breaths. Hand to heart, spine tall and soft, shoulders release. Whisper. Divine order is now established in my mind, body, and affairs. As you speak, gently emphasize divine and order. Feel each syllable like a needle resetting your inner compass. When we speak slowly, clearly, and with presence, the nervous system shifts from reactivity to safety. From there, the brain resets priorities. What truly matters? What can wait? What can be delegated? The sentence won't do your day for you, but it clears a path so calm wisdom can lead. Psychologically, this affirmation functions like an anchor. In a sea of signals, news deadlines, expectations, you install a stronger signal order. With repetition, you're training your brain to place peace first, action second. And something remarkable happens when peace leads productivity doesn't drop. It becomes cleaner. Decisions get quicker with less back and forth. You say yes to the right things and no to the rest. An everyday example. Linda, 38, 2 young kids, mid-level manager. Mornings used to feel like a sprint. After trying a 3 to 5 minute divine order, ritual, nothing about her calendar changed, but her sequencing did. She crossed off 3 looks, urgent items that didn't create real value, moved a call to the afternoon, and invested 25 focused minutes in her one thing, the highest impact task of the day. She sent 1 honest, kind email to reassign a piece of work. That week she was still busy but less tangled. A quiet ease colored her workday. She felt like she was leading, not being dragged. If a skeptical voice pops up when you begin, "This sounds airy," let it be there. No argument needed. Simply practice the right sequence. Speak, feel, imagine, act. Speak to set the signal. Feel so the body remembers. Imagine so the subconscious has a picture to organize around. Act, so faith becomes fact. One tiny action right after the sentence: clear your desk list, your top 3 priorities, sip warm water, pins the new energy into your ordinary day. That's faith with feet. Divine order isn't just for work. It loosens hidden knots. Strained relationships, neglected self-care, a tired body sending signals you've ignored. Affirm order for the body and you'll hear what it really needs: sleep enough, eat with care, move gently. You stop using coffee as your only crutch. Affirm order for the mind, and you step off the loops of comparison and self-judgment. You observe the inner voice with kindness. Affirm order for your affairs, and you set boundaries: deep time for what matters, play time for you and your people, and empty time to recover. Here's a concrete practice right. Divine order is now established in my mind, body, and affairs on a small card. Morning on the mirror. Noon, make it your phone wallpaper. Night by your bed. Each time you see it, pause 30 seconds. Inhale to 4. Hold 4, exhale to 6. Whisper the line once or 3 times if you can. Bonus, after the 3rd time, smile and ask, if divine order is here already. What's my next right step? Then take that one step, however small. Reply to email. A skip email. B. Drink water. Step into the sun for 2 minutes. Text a kind word to someone who needs it. Each step lays another brick for order to spread. Stormy days will still come. Divine order doesn't promise a life without waves. It gives you position within the waves. When things tilt, return to the line like coming home. Divine order is now established. From that position, you don't panic react, you respond wisely. You note what arrived, ask what it's here to teach, then adjust your course. Poise becomes your invisible crown. Your words carry more weight, your choices gain precision, and your presence is both gentle and steady. If you're afraid to say it without believing it, begin with the body. The body is the nearest doorway to belief. Breathe deep, soften shoulders, release your brow. The body sends a signal of safety to the brain. The line then lands like a seed in ready soil. You don't force belief, you allow it to sprout. Your turn to be the builder. Jot down 3 areas where you want order restored. Mind, what old belief needs replacing. 2. Body, what gentle care routine wants to begin. 3. Work, what boundary is ready to be set. Pin your 3 bullets in your notes or in the comments so our community can witness one another's journeys. We're not doing this alone. In this space, all shares are met with respect and kindness. If this affirmation gives you a moment of order, an email arriving at the perfect time, a conversation softening a sudden clear idea, tell us in the comments. When did you speak it? How did it feel? And what small action did you take right after? Your story may be the light another woman needs. And when the foundation settles, we'll turn the next key. If divine order returns you to your right place within the next phrase, is the small twist that opens the door of destiny. The door which once opened, no one can shut. In the next part, I'll show you how to use that sentence before a meeting, an interview, or any big decision, so you step through your new threshold with clarity and grace. Take a long breath. What's coming next could be a gentle, genuine turning point in your week. Put your hand over your heart and whisper with me, "Behold, I have set before thee the open door of destiny, and no man shall shut it, for it is nailed back. It rings like a bell that opens a path." After 35, you don't just want to survive work and relationships. You long for the right room where your value is seen, your voice is heard, and your gifts have space to grow. Florence Scovel Shinn's phrase is the key that turns easily opening the very door you were prepared to walk through. When we repeat this line, 3 subtle shifts happen inside. First, the mind stops running in circles, looking for a door, and faces the door that's already there. You move from, "Is there a door for me?" to, "The door is here." Second, emotion travels from fear of rejection or missing your moment to a steady sense of belonging, like stepping onto your own porch, feeling the doorknob already waiting in your hand. Third, the will receives its cue if the door is open. What's my next faithful step? And that last clause for it is nailed back matters. The door is fixed open. The right opportunity cannot be closed by people or by circumstances. You don't have to wrestle for it. You simply walk through. Let me paint a picture. Sarah is 41, heading into her first big interview after years at home with her kids. In the past, interviews knotted her stomach, dampened her palms, and filled her head with, "Am I enough?" This week, she tried the Door of Destiny ritual. 10 minutes before the meeting, she sat tall, inhaled for 4, held for 4, exhaled for 6. She spoke the affirmation once, then pictured a quiet, luminous hallway with an open door at the end, the hinges braced so it can't swing shut. She watched herself step through, sit down, smile, and answer with calm clarity. Then came the action of faith. She underlined 3 concrete achievements and wrote 2 short problem-solving stories. In the interview, instead of trying to impress, she told the truth well, with the energy of someone who knows. The right door is open, my role is to walk through. She didn't beg the door, she chose it. Here's the core psychology shift from a scarcity mindset to a mission mindset. Scarcity says, doors are few, people are rivals, and yesterday's failure decides tomorrow. Mission says each of us has an assigned door, the place aligned with our soul design skills and season. When you affirm the open door of destiny, you're not demanding a vague favor. You're agreeing with a higher arrangement standing at the intersection of your gifts and the world's needs. Stand there, and life often answers with synchronicities, a timely email, a surprise introduction, a chance conversation that opens. So, how do you practice this in real life? Try a 5-minute ritual before pivotal moments, big meetings, salary talks, investor calls, even tender personal conversations that need to usher in a new doorway in your relationship. Say the affirmation slowly, 1 to 3 times, emphasizing open door destiny and no man shall shut it. Then feel openness in your body shoulders, soft chest, open jaw, unclenched eyes kind. Don't force positive feelings. Simply allow your body to leave defense mode. Next, imagine the door already open and yourself stepping through. Notice the air, the light, a welcoming face, and your first sentence. Finally, take 1 small fitting action, print the resume outline. 5 bullets confirm the time, tidy your workspace, or choose the outfit that feels most you. What if doubt pipes up? What if this door isn't mine? Remember, no man shall shut it doesn't mean every door belongs to you. It means the right door cannot be shut by opinions, temporary delays, or your past. If door A closes, door B may be more right. How do you tell? The right door carries deep peace and practical clarity. Challenge still exists, but you feel carried. The next steps appear 1 rung at a time. The wrong door brings friction, vague demands, boundary blurring, or a trade of your core values. Let peace be your compass. A small steadying tip: write open door nailed back on a sticky note and place it where you'll see it mirror laptop wallet. Each glance, take a breath and ask, if my door of destiny is open and cannot close today, what will I say? What will I do in the next 5 minutes? Tiny embodied choices pull you out of overanalysis and back into the present where action lives. This affirmation also soothes imposter syndrome, the I'm not enough feeling that lingers even with real achievements. When you cross the door assigned to you, you don't perform a role. You arrive with quiet honesty. Here's what I do well. Here's what I'm learning. Here's the value I bring. That honesty builds trust. People sense your reliability and prefer to partner long-term with the real you, not a short-term performance. If you're standing at a career threshold after 10 to 15 years, let this line be your bridge ritual. Write down 3 doors you're considering: A promotion where you are, B, a shift into a field closer to your values, C, a small startup path. Say the affirmation, then listen to your body. Where do you breathe deeper? Where do you hear I belong? Follow that clue. Then take the faith step schedule, a learning coffee, send a warm email, or test a 7-day mini project. Remember, crossing a new door is the miracle, not staring at it while it stands open. Now my invitation to you. In the comments, write 3 short lines. The door you believe is opening for you this week, a conversation, an opportunity, a decision. The feeling in your body. When you speak the affirmation, warmth in the chest, lighter shoulders, a calm belly. The small step you'll take in the next 24 hours to walk through it. When we write and witness one another, our shared energy amplifies. You'll be surprised how many coincidences begin to appear like little clicks on the hinges, letting you know the door is working. And if you receive a sign, an email, a message, a crack in the door, come back and update. Your story might be a lighthouse for someone across town who needs to hear the right door is open for you. And if things ever feel slow or stuck, unanswered, emails, moved, meetings, money paused, don't lose heart. In the next part, we'll use phrase number 3 to dissolve the walls of lack and delay and step into the promised land under grace so the flow returns gently at the right time. Sometimes a tiny shift in speech opens an entire road. Stay with me. The walls of lack and delay now crumble away, and I enter my promised land under grace. Read it slowly. Let it settle into your chest and across your shoulders. The walls of lack and delay now crumble away, and I enter my promised land under grace. It works like a soft hammer, quiet but decisive tapping at the invisible walls that say, I don't have enough. This isn't the right time. Wait until it's perfect. By our mid-30s and beyond, we've seen it. We're not always stuck for lack of opportunities. We're stuck behind inner walls. This affirmation isn't a magic trick. It re-aims your energy from defense to allowance, from waiting to receiving, from scarcity to sufficiency. What says the 2 words, lack and delay? Lack isn't only about money. It can be tight time, shredded attention, undernourished relationships, thinning self-respect. Delay isn't just a rescheduled calendar. It's the decisions we keep suspending, the talk we need to have, the email, to send the application, to submit the boundary, to set. Each time you repeat this line, you're declaring these walls are temporary and they're already coming down. Your body shifts out of freeze and begins to move forward gently but unmistakably. Picture a high brick wall built from thought bricks. I'm not worthy. I'm too late. They're the chosen ones. I failed before. Each quiet repetition of the affirmation, the hairline, cracks a corner of that wall. Each time you speak, feel, imagine, act one small step, a few bricks fall. One day, there's no dramatic crash. You simply see a passage wide enough to walk through. That's the quiet strength of grace. It doesn't smash. It opens timely kind without harming anyone, including you. A quick story. Mia, 45. A freelance designer had months of overdue invoices and pending replies. She adopted this affirmation and created a 5-minute evening ritual. 1. Speak the line once. 2 hand on belly. Feel her breath slow. 3. Imagine a brick wall turning to sand, revealing a clear desk and a simple client list. 4. Take one trusting micro action. A polite payment reminder, a portfolio update, a scheduled call, or a sincere thank you to a past client. Week 1, nothing dramatic. Week 2, 2 old invoices cleared. Week 3, a friend referred a new project. It wasn't that the words printed money, she said. Maybe I just felt less proud, less stuck, less scared and calm enough to do the right thing at the right time. That's under grace, moving with the current without force against yourself or others. Psychologically, lack is often a scarcity story we've heard too long. Money is hard. Opportunities belong to the young. Help always has a price. That story becomes an inner climate. We see proof everywhere. When you declare the walls of lack crumble away, you seed a new narrative. Resources have many paths to me. My age carries depth. Right collaboration benefits both sides. Your brain starts searching for new evidence. You're still you, but your seeing changes, your choices change, and so do your results. Delay is subtler. We self-soothe with, "I'll do it when I'm ready," while the inner imposter defines ready as perfect, so we never are. This affirmation reminds you, grace loves small steps. If you're stuck, ask, is the wall lack or delay? Then take one graceful micro step instead of finishing a 20-page proposal. Write the table of contents. Instead of a big conversation today, send a gentle opener. Instead of a 5-mile run after a long break, walk 10 minutes. Each small step is a pinhole in the wall. Through each pinhole, light enters. Here's a 3-tier practice for affirmation number 3. Tier 1. Body. Stand upright, feet grounded, shoulders soft. Feel your soles rooting into the earth. Posture tells the brain, it's safe to move. Tier 2. Language. Swap lack and delay for specific labels of the day. The walls of unpaid invoices. The walls of unclear boundaries. The walls of self-doubt now crumble away. Naming precisely lets you face what's real. Tier 3. Graceful action. List 3 micro-actions, 5 to 15 minutes each, that open a path. Send an email. Make the call clear. One draw. Refresh a profile, book an appointment. Pick one and do it now. That's how you step into your promised land. No rush, no panic, steady and kind. Remember, under grace is the essence. It's your promise to yourself. I receive good in ways that are right, beautiful, lasting, without taking from anyone or betraying what matters. You'll find yourself saying clear no's to glittering wrong doors, because the right door never demands you abandon your essence. And you'll start saying yes to ordinary but timely steps, a short meeting, a doable contract, a full night's sleep. Often the promised land isn't loud, it's quiet and spacious. Money worries. Use this affirmation as a clearing ritual before financial decisions. Speak it, breathe, then review the numbers with fresh eyes. Ask, which line item is a lack wall? I've avoided seeing, which is a delay wall. I've postponed. Trim one non-essential. Renegotiate one existing item. Open one clean stream of income. Sell an unused item. Accept a short project. Under grace, money comes by clean channels, clear, transparent, mutually beneficial. Relationships. Sometimes lack is missing quality time. Delay is the unsaid. Before a hard talk, speak the affirmation, then write 3 points short, honest, gentle. In the conversation, keep a soft tone and clear words. You're not trying to win, you're aiming to understand and establish. The wall between you won't crash down, but a small door opens a nod. I get it, a new agreement. Now let's connect as a community. In the comments, share 3 short lines. Your wall, name it, no time, self-doubt, late invoices, fear of rejection. Grace in action, next, chant 24 hours. 1 small step, 1 email, 1 call, 10 minutes of tidying, 15 minutes of breathing. Sign to watch this week, a reply, a payment, a chance meeting, or simply lightness in your chest. Come back and update us. Witnessing each other dissolves walls faster. Your story becomes a small lamp for someone still facing yesterday's wall, and when enough bricks fall to reveal a path, you'll want a compact daily ritual to keep the flow just 3 to 5 minutes to imprint a new command on the subconscious and turn words into a way of life. In the next part, we'll design a 3 to 5 minute ritual that weaves all 3 affirmations: speak, feel, imagine, act, acknowledge, with a simple frame for mornings, pre-meeting, resets, and evenings. Deep breath, hand to heart, because from here, you're no longer at the wall. You are on the path under grace. Take 3 to 5 minutes a day for one simple ritual: speak, feel, imagine, act, acknowledge. Think of these 3 phrases as keys in your pocket. In a few quiet breaths, you choose the right key, turn lightly, and hear life click open. No forcing, no drama. Just a gentle shift from chaos to order, from fear to peace, from stuck to flow under grace. Morning frame set. Divine order as your default. When you wake, don't reach for your phone. Sit up. Let your feet touch the floor, spine, long but soft, hand on heart, breathe. 4, 4, 6. Inhale. 4, hold. 4, exhale. 6. Speak slowly. Divine order is now established in my mind, body, and affairs. Imagine a circle of light around you. Within it, your mind, body, and affairs stand in their right places. Then write one line. The right step today is, and name a single small action that creates outsized impact. Send that email. Finish the hard slide. Call the person who matters. You aren't being dragged by the day, you are leading it. Before milestones, walk through the open door. Ahead of a meeting, interview, negotiation, or intimate conversation, take 90 to 180 seconds alone. Hand on belly, breathe. 4, 4, 6. Say, behold, I have set before thee the open door of destiny, and no man shall shut it, for it is nailed back. Picture a soft-lit corridor and a door permanently open. See yourself already through it, grounded, smiling, clear. Then take a faith action. Jot 3 bullet points, your aim. 1 example, 1 ask. Enter with the energy of the right door is already open. You don't need to prove, only to be present and give value. When you're stuck, let the wall crumble like sand. If the email stalls the invoice, delays the idea, jam, stand up. Feet planted back, tall, shoulders loose. Say slowly, the walls of lack and delay now crumble away, and I enter my promised land under grace. Watch the imagined wall crack and fall. Bricks labeled not enough, not ready, fear of rejection turning to dust. Then choose one 5 to 15 minute move and do it now. A courteous nudge, email. 1 difficult slide, edit. 1 call, 1 drawer, cleared. You don't have to bulldoze every wall. Just open 1 channel, press lightly so the water flows. The 60-second switch for busy days. No 5 minutes, use 1. 10 seconds of 4, 4, 6 breathing. 10 seconds, divine order. 10 seconds, behold, open door. 10 seconds, the walls of lack crumble away. 20 seconds, write 1 tiny step and do it. In 60 seconds, you're not changing the highway, you're changing lanes. Smoother, quieter, still moving. Anchor it with environment and habits. Design your space so the ritual happens naturally. Visual cues, an affirmation card on the mirror. Phone wallpaper, reading. Open door, nailed back. A divine order note at your desk. Habit stacking, attach the ritual to existing anchors. After brushing teeth, before opening email, right after scheduling a meeting. Sound and light, a calm track and softer morning light, signal your body we're shifting state. When the environment is right, you don't need iron. Will you follow the rails you've laid? Transform doubt. Let the body carry the faith. Doubt is human. Don't argue with it. Recruit your body instead each time you speak a line. Check 3 points, soft, brow, dropped, shoulders, released, jaw. Your body sends safe to your brain. The brain lowers its guard and lets the affirmation in. If the mind still buzzes, ask gently, if what I'm affirming were already true, what tiny step fits now? Then take that step. Doubt understands the language of small, honest action. Measure by grace, acknowledge to amplify. Each night, spend 2 to 3 minutes recording, 1 moment of felt order, 1 door you walked through, even a small one, 1 wall that got thinner. Add 1 specific gratitude. You aren't tallying trophies, you're carving a new neural groove. The brain learns to notice what's working. A 7-day starter map. Days 1, 1, 2, morning divine order. Afternoon 1, 5 to 15-minute wall action. Days 3 to 4. Before every milestone, open door, plus 3 bullets. Day 5. When stuck, the walls crumble away, plus 1 clearing action. Day 6. Midday 60-second switch with all 3. Day 7. 10-minute review. What shifted, softened, opened. Choose 1 habit to keep. Sample lines you can read out loud. Morning. Divine order is now established in my mind, body, and affairs. I choose what truly creates value. Today's right step is before a milestone. Behold, I have set before thee the open door of destiny. I walk through with peace and clarity, then write your 3 bullets. When stuck, the walls of lack and delay now crumble away. I choose 1 small step under grace. Do it now. Evening, I acknowledge where order returned, where a door opened, where a wall thinned. Thank you for what arrives, right, beautiful, enduring. Weave the 3 lines into your identity. This isn't busy work. It's how you become the woman with inner order who walks through the right doors, who isn't held by invisible walls. Each repetition teaches your nervous system a new vocabulary: peace, selectivity, clarity, grace. It will echo in your voice, your emails, the look you offer across a conference table, and the world will answer in kind. In the comments, sketch your ritual map. What time and where will your morning frame happen? What milestone this week gets your open door? Which wall will you thin with 1 5-15-minute action? Write 3 short lines and return in 48-72 hours with an update. Witnessing each other helps habits stick and grow. Poise and seed, keeping the art of silence, boundaries, and building momentum under grace. When your 3 daily affirmations begin to take root, and your 3 to 5-minute ritual has become second nature. The next move sounds simple, but determines the staying power of everything you're planting. Keep your poise and keep your seed private until it sets. Picture steeping a perfect cup of tea. If you keep lifting the lid to show off the aroma, the heat escapes and the brew thins. Dreams are the same way. Oversharing too early leaks the heat of belief. Poise is that quiet, centered core that keeps your seed warm, so your life can ripen under grace in the right way, the beautiful way, the durable way. Poise the still axis in a storm. Poise isn't pretending to be calm. It's body breath voice, coming into agreement. I am safe. I am awake. I choose to respond, not react. Micro adjustments help make the exhale a touch longer than the inhale. Soften your jaw and shoulders. Soften your gaze before you speak. In 10 to 20 seconds, your nervous system shifts from defense to cooperation. Your sentences slow down but land better. Your emails get shorter but clearer. Your decisions are fewer but higher quality. Poise is the invisible crown, quiet, but everyone can feel it. Keep your seed private, the incubator principle. New shoots love warmth and quiet. When a fresh intention is still tender, changing careers, negotiating a raise, healing a relationship. Choose a tiny circle of witness, 1 or 2 truly safe people rather than a broad audience. Social platforms tempt us to toss seeds into the wind, hoping for quick validation, but life's algorithm is nothing like the like button. Let small results speak first. Let storytelling follow. If you've had a habit of showing too soon, flip the script journal instead of posting. Report progress to yourself instead of the whole world. This isn't secrecy, it's energetic hygiene. You're protecting the field from unnecessary opinions so the seed can stay warm and root. Boundaries, strong banks for grace to flow. Grace loves clear shores. Without banks, water spreads. With banks, it becomes a river. Set 3 gentle but firm kinds of boundaries. Time block daily deep hours. No email, no chat for what matters most. 25 to 50 minutes. Who needs you in that slot? The you who lives 90 days from now. Energy after each interaction. Ask, did that charge me or drain me? What drains you repeatedly needs a new boundary cut back, change channels, or say no. Language swap. I'm always slammed for. I'm prioritizing A and B and not taking more right now. Swap I can't for. I'm not choosing this right now. Words draw edges. Edges conserve power. Verbal hygiene and new diet for your words. Try a 1-week catchphrase detox. Each time you're about to say, this is too hard, there's no way, replace it with, I don't see the way yet, but I'm open to the right way under grace. Swap, I'm bad with money for, I'm learning my next money skill. Swap, I'm too late for. It's the perfect moment to step into the right room. Tiny shifts reroute the subconscious, less close, the door signals more open, the door signals. Turn small wins into big momentum. Momentum forms when you notice, amplify. Repeat. Use the bead chain technique each day, record 3 tiny clicks an email arrived early. A tense chat softened 20 minutes of deep focus. Each click is a bead. String 7 days, then 28. Pair it with the 15-minute rule on any rough day. 15 right minutes still earns full credit, half a page, written, 1 drawer organized, 3 pages read. Don't let perfection slam the door just because you don't have 2 pristine hours. Small and steady is the busy person's miracle. Fall off orbit. Soft landing, quick return. You'll have days when the ritual slips, your voice wobbles, or doubt rushes in. Drop the judgment. Practice re-entry under grace, return within 24 hours at the smallest possible dose. If 5 minutes feels too big, flip the 60-second switch, breathe, speak, choose, do. If you shared too soon and stray comments shook you, close the door again, go back to the tiny circle, pull out 1 clear action and do it. Grace doesn't punish, grace invites you back. Kind but firm, no scripts you can say with a warm tone. Thank you for thinking of me. This week I'm prioritizing A and B, so I'm not taking anything else. If a right window opens, I'll let you know. This is interesting, but it doesn't align with my current direction. Wishing you the perfect match. I can help within a 15-minute window on Thursday, 2nd turn to 15 p.m. Outside that, I'm reserving deep work blocks for a project I'm incubating. These lines keep the right doors open, while letting the lovely but not right doors close without harm. Poise in the boardroom and the kitchen. Poise isn't just for big stages. It lives in small choices. You meet your child's eyes for 2 present minutes. You pause 1 beat before answering a sharp email. You choose a slower, clearer, warmer voice when stating a boundary. At work, poise shifts you from firefighter to navigator. At home, poise turns a rushed meal into a moment of presence. That's how the 3 affirmations soak into the people around you without you having to preach a word. Seal your wins with gratitude. When something new arrives, no matter how small, seal it with a concrete thank you, handwrite a note, make a small donation, or share credit fairly with your team. Gratitude is the clear coat that helps a new door stay sturdy. It tells your subconscious it's safe to expand. Community check-in. If you're sharing this with a group, 1 boundary you'll set this week: time, energy, or language. 1 catchphrase you'll replace old, new. 3 tiny clicks you invite the group to witness in the next 72 hours. When we witness each other, momentum doubles. If you'd like more resources, comment with the keyword poise, so the team knows to send you the affirmation cards, boundary checklist, and the 3 clicks journal template. And remember, Florence's classic line still applies. The student's goal is poise. Poise is power. Poise lets divine power move through you so you think clearly and make right decisions quickly. Close your eyes. Gently place a hand over your heart and let it remember the 3 passwords you learned today. In the morning, whisper, divine order is now established in my mind, body, and affairs. to set your day on its rightful track. Before every milestone, smile and affirm, "Behold, the open door of destiny. No man shall shut it, for it is nailed back, and step through the door appointed for you." And when things feel slow or stuck, breathe and say, "The walls of lack and delay now crumble away." Under grace, letting the invisible walls fall like sand. Your words, not a shout, but a faith-filled whisper, are already rewriting the path of your days. If you carry just one thing from this video, carry poise, the still axis in the center of any storm. Poise doesn't slow you down. It puts everything in rhythm. Keep your seed private until it sets hold clean boundaries, so your energy doesn't leak, and anchor new results with small, graceful steps. When a tiny signal appears, a warm reply, a softened conversation, a clear idea, seal it with specific gratitude. That's how grace endures, right, beautiful, and deep enough to lift you for the long run. I'm inviting you into a 7-day challenge. In the morning, install divine order. Before each milestone, open the door of destiny. When you feel stuck, let the walls drop lightly. At night, record 3 small clicks. No perfection needed, just consistency and kindness with yourself. To let the whole community witness your journey, comment right now with 3 lines, the time and place for your morning frame. The door you believe is opening this week. The wall you'll thin in the next 24 hours, and the specific small step you'll take. Come back in 48 to 72 hours and update us. The shared field will amplify what's already moving toward you. Want to go deeper? Add a nightly sealing trio. 1 specific gratitude for someone who helped you, 1 boundary you'll hold tomorrow, and 1 affirmation you'll read with your body. Soft brow, drop shoulders, a long exhale. Keep an open door card in your wallet. Whenever you're unsure, touch it and ask, if the right door is open and cannot close, what would I choose in the next 5 minutes? These small habits are the glue that keeps your results from slipping away. If this episode resonated, subscribe and tap the bell so you won't miss the next chapters in the Your Word is Your Wand series. Each week we'll practice more deeply, from rewriting your money and value story to healing relationships through words spoken under grace. If you'd like a 5-minute audio guide to breathe and speak the 3 phrases, comment the keyword poise so our team knows to send it. Before you go, read softly with me as if sealing light into your day. Divine order is now established. Open door of destiny nailed back. The walls of lack and delay now crumble away. I walk under grace. Your word is your wand. Use it gently and steadily, for from today on, you don't just speak of hope. You live it, 1 sentence, 1 breath, 1 small grace-filled step at a time.